guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with what I've melted over the last week. I think I'm going to just commit to doing this every Friday. For me, it's easier than Mondays. I used to do it on Mondays, but then there's been so many like school holidays and days off or whatever on Mondays. It's just hard for me to get on here, whereas Fridays, typically the kids are in school, so it's easier. So I'm gonna start doing these on Fridays. So you are gonna see some empties from my September basket, because I did have those as partials when I started the September basket. So there are some empties from there, and there's some empties that were not counted because they were already empty before September started. I didn't put those in my September video. The only ones I put in the video were the ones that were not already empty. I do have a few empties from September. The rest are either empties from August or I did not empty. I am trying to work through some older wax, some loaves, etc. So I'm going to tell you right now, I am probably the worst wax ban person ever. So that box right there is Teddy Bees. I just got that in. I'm waiting for one more order and then I can do my haul. It may be next week before I get that uploaded. And then I was so set on banning for September, and then Rainbow Melts opened a few spots for customs. I'd missed out on the last couple customs that she had opened, and I said I'm not missing out this time. So I did order 3 loaves, and then I kind of spiraled out of control and I placed a order with Closet Full of Wax, which I really wanted to buy from her because I've melted many samples I've gotten as freebies in destashes, and I love what I've melted. I've got great performance from everything. So I ordered a couple of her breakaway bars, I think a chunk bag, and I did 2 of the sample boxes. They're like 25 plus pieces in each, and so I ordered 2 of those. So I thought that would give me a good variety of things to try from her. And I did order from L3. You're going to see in my haul from L3 that I said that was my last haul, and I lied. There's going to be another one because I did order from her on the pop-up. I tried not to. I even waited until the 3rd to hope everything in my cart would like fall out and sell out. No, no, I don't have that good luck. So everything in my cart was still there, and I said, well, crap. So I did go ahead and place an order there. If you guys are in some of the groups I'm in, you've seen the picture I posted of my L3 cabinet. It has my scoops and my loaves. Dear Lord, like, I don't know, I'm almost legit out of room. You know, it's like it's getting dire, but I'm just gonna work with it. We are now bumping up possibly the process of buying a house. So I'm gonna need to just get my shit together and save, because I have my surgical procedure that I'm gonna do either January, February, or March. I don't know yet. It depends on money, because I have to pay 100% out of pocket for it. And that's $5,000, a little over $5,000. And now I need to save for a down payment for a house, because my mom wants to sell this. We have been here for almost a year, and then my ex-husband and I rented this house for 2 years back before we bought the house that we bought together. And so my mom wants to actually sell this because the houses in our city are going like crazy. She's gonna have so much equity in this house when she sells it, because they're going for $50,000 to $75,000 more than she paid right now. So she wants to kind of sell it, and she was like, well, if we can get it sold, I'm just going to give you X amount of equity, since you paid rent for so long. That was basically paying the mortgage. You've got some money invested in this house. And when my ex-husband and I lived here, we did some fixer-upper type things too out of pocket. So she's like, well, there's your down payment on your house. So instead of waiting a whole nother year, we may be doing that this coming tax time. So I'm just like, okay, I really need to stop buying. So I am going to try to do my low buy, my very, very low buy, where I have a handful of scents that I want to buy. There's 2 or 3 vendors that only are open certain times that I want to buy from. But it's going to be they're only open every few months. So like both of them just opened, so they're not gonna be open again for a little while. It's like they're opening their studio, and when they're open, then they'll finally be open all the time again. And there's several scents that I want from her, and like Dessa won't open again till about probably November, December, because that's typically what she does. Is she does one in like August, and then she'll do one in like November, December. I missed the August one. She's only open for like an hour to 2 hours, and I was driving. I couldn't order because I was driving. So I missed out on that. And then there's a few scents from my top vendors that I will always buy if I'm low on or they're restocked or whatever. So I'm not going to say it's a complete no buy. Obviously, I can't do that very well, but it's going to be like a very, like, I think I got it out of my system this past week when I ordered from literally everybody. So I feel a lot better. And, yeah, so I'm just gonna go with it. So as usual, I'm gonna start with the things I did not finish. And I'm sorry for rambling for 6 minutes, but y'all know me by now. So all right, so the first thing I have is Pink Sugar Sleepy Time from Sassy Girl Aroma. Y'all see this every week. Pink Sugar Lavender Spearmint Chamomile. I did order a loaf when she opened this past week. I do have 3 full loaves here in a partial chunk bag, but this is dangerously close to being gone. So I did want to have a spare because I know I'll be diving into probably the chunk bag because I think the chunk bag's older than the loaves. So I think I'll dive into the chunk bag next. But this is my all-time favorite bedtime blend. Robert even really likes this one, and he doesn't like mint scents. He hates spearmint, he hates peppermint, and he really likes this because I'll bring my little silicone mold in to change the wax out at bedtime, and he'll go, "You putting Pink Sugar Sleepy Time on?" And I'm like, "No, but I can." And he's like, "Please." And so I think it helps him too. I think it helps him relax. I think it helps him with like anxiety and whatnot. And I know it helps me with anxiety. So I do melt this all the time, but I do have a lot of bedroom blends from other vendors. So I'm really trying to focus on those two, but I just keep going back to this. I melt this. I had been melting this every other night, but I've been trying to melt it only once or twice a week so I can get into the other vendor wax. That's bedtime also, but this is my top favorite. I can still smell it the next morning. It is just such a soothing scent. All right. I broke into some fall VCS Cookie Monster in Salem. So this did not have a very strong throw, but it's not because of the age. It's because it was actually, I got this, I didn't buy this. I got this in a ass wax package, and it was, the bag it was in had holes in it. It wasn't sealed or anything. So I think some of the scent came out. You could still smell it. You could still smell that pumpkin donut and that Cookie Monster blend. It did not last very long, which is very not typical of VCS that's older for me. Usually I get a very good throw, 4, 5, 6 hours. This lasted maybe 2, but again, it was in an ass wax package, which that's what they call it when it's old or discolored or not pretty or may not throw. So I can't complain. I could still smell it. So, but that is a scent I will always have on hand. All right, and then from Southbound, I did some more Dream Cake. This is one that I will purchase if she offers it again in a pre-order, either in a bakery bag or a loaf. I love this scent. It's orange creamsicle birthday cake topped with lavender whipped cream. Robert really likes it too. He loves that orange creamsicle mixed with lavender. And I like it because the birthday cake makes the lavender and the orange not so like super strong. It just creams it out and makes it more of a creamy scent. I really enjoy this scent though, and this is one that I would definitely repurchase. Southbound does very well for me in this house, whereas like I've said before, her stuff didn't throw for me in the other house either. I broke into my older Carnival of Souls from VCS. This is Cider Donuts Pumpkin Cheesecake Marshmallow Fireside. So I did this yesterday, put this all over the house. I love the scent. I have 2 full loaves that I bought in the pre-order this year. Excuse me, this year. I have the hiccups. And so this is from 2017. So this is, tomorrow will make this 3 years old because today is 9/4. So tomorrow this will be 3 years old. And it's still throwing very well. This I did get a very strong throw out of. We actually left and went to my husband's best friend's house last night. And when we got home several hours later, like I melted this in the morning and I could still get that marshmallow fireside donut cheesecake type scent when we got home. And by that time, this had been going for about 10 hours by the time we got home from his friend's house. And I could still vaguely smell it. It wasn't kick you in the face, but I could still smell it when we walked in through the door. I love that scent. That's one of my favorites. From Super Tarts, I worked on some more Luna, Lemon Curd, French Vanilla, and Twilight. So I have this, and then my girl Frankie, she, I guess, stocked up on this because this I actually bought from her. And she sent me a random act of kindness with 3 clamshells and another band bag of this. So she said she just kind of got like burned out of it or her nose can't tolerate it anymore, but mine can, and I'm very happy and I'm very thankful for her. So this is an amazing scent. Another nice calming scent. I love that lemon curd and twilight blended. It just goes very well together. From Super Tarts, I also worked on some more data, and this one is lavender cream, pear slices, and sugar cookies. I only have 3 pieces of this one left. This is one I will repurchase. It is on my ISO list. I have a notepad I have an iPhone, and there's a notepad app. And so I have my top scents that I'm ISO from vendors. So when they restock it, I know to go ahead and grab it. So the next time this is offered like in a lavender, or it could actually be, it could be a bakery, a lavender, or a fruit pre-order. So the next time this is offered, I'll definitely be grabbing another one. It's just really good. I do like that blend together. I didn't think the pear the pear to me is not fruity. It's more of a, not cologne-y, but it's more of a perfumey pear, not a fruity pear. All right, then from L3, I did some more of this Orchid Rain. This I got in my custom doggy bag order from 2018. Still throwing very, very well. Her stuff does perform very well for me, which is good because I have a massive ton of her stuff. I wouldn't have bought so much from her if I didn't know how well it would perform 1, 2, 3 years out. I have melted 3-year-old L3, still very strong. If you store it properly and it's, you know, a reputable vendor, it will still perform. Also from L3, I did some of this strawberry sugar cotton candy spin cycle. So then Robert, my enabler, who tells me to go on a wax spin all the time, goes, "Oh my God, the bathroom smells so good. If you ever see that again, get it." Okay, that's helpful. So it's so funny because he'll say, "Get that in a loaf, get that in a loaf." And it's like, I thought we were not buying. He's like, "After that." And it's like, do you not understand what addict means? This strawberry sugar cotton candy gave that spin cycle a nice creamy, what's the word I'm looking for? Not fresh. It's a creamy, sweet laundry scent. It is amazing. So I did put this in the bathroom. I love this. So this I'd be picking up in 2, 3 more scoops or a loaf if she does offer it. I may put it on the ISO list. All right, from Nanomix Scents, we have Tahiti Island Dreams. So this I mentioned in my September box video. My ex found a whole box of Nanomix Scents under his bed. It was way under the bed. So when he was cleaning and reorganizing, he found it and he brought it to me. This was amazing. So this was a poor little guy and I cut his wings off. This performed very well. So, I mean, we're talking, this is a 1.5 years out. I was kind of nervous because she is a new vendor, so I didn't know if maybe her wax would hold up to the age. It did. It did very well. This one performed very, very well. So this is good. I would repurchase that. And then I also, from Nanomix Scents, I did this lemon cookies and pink sugar. I did one shape in the living room. This wasn't as strong as the Tahiti Island Dream, but it did still perform pretty well. All right, from Super Tarts, I have Jessica Jones Blackberry Rain. This is one of those breakaway bars. I love this scent, but I do have a whole bam bag, so I'm trying to get through that. I love her rain mixed with fruit. Percy, the rain mixed with lemon curd. I like that one as well. All right, just a couple more, and then we'll be on to the empties. All right, from Teddy Bees, Lavender Honeydew. So this is from last year. Lavender, vanilla, coconut milk, honeydew melons, fresh linen. This I would get in a loaf in a heartbeat or 4 or 5 clamshells. This is just amazing. I love that lavender and honeydew mixed. But hers is a little different. Hers has that little bit of linen and the coconut milk. Because this, I was trying to compare to Rose Girl's Alice in Slumberland, which is cotton candy, lavender, and honeydew. And it's just no comparison because one has cotton candy, one has the coconut milk and linen. And so they're 2 totally different scent profiles. But this did perform very well. This is a scent that I will pick up. This is a vendor I will purchase from the pre-orders when she offers them. Her rate of ship is too cutthroat for me. Then from Super Tarts, I did some Minerva. This is pink sugar and laundry. I have this. There was 2 of these, so I did one in the bathroom. No, I did one in my bedroom. I really like that scent. That one I have like a bam bag and clamshells and whatnot. So the last non-empty, pink chiffon tidy whities from Sassy Girl Aroma. Pink chiffon, all washed up, downy blue coin wash. I love this scent. I cut these in either 3 or 4 pieces depending on the size of the chunk and do them in my bathroom. My bathroom has a 13-watt Glade hot plate and the plate is very, very small. So therefore I have to put a little bit in it, and it's a small bathroom. So I love this scent. This is an amazing laundry blend. All right, now I do have quite a bit of empties this week. All right, this one I'm so sad is gone. Sally sells seashells from Sassy Girl. Beach night, cantaloupe, strawberry, peach, birthday. So I went ahead and I grabbed this because I only had 4 little of these are the brittle. I had 4 little cubes left. So I did 2 in my two in my bedroom, 2 in the kitchen. This was amazing. I loved this so much. I am so sad it's gone. It was so strong. You got all the fruit notes, but you got that beach nights. And for me, y'all know I love my beach nights. All right, Super Tarts Grimes. This is that coffee, applesauce, and donuts, I think. I got this from Jasmine about a little over a year ago. And I finally got a bam bag, so I decided to melt that. That's amazing. That's one of my favorites for coffee. Singing in the Rain from Rose Girls. So this is 2.5 years old. I really like this scent a lot. This is a nice, fresh, a little bit aquatic scent. It's really good for the bathroom. That's where I melted it this week. Tiffany's Wildberry Cupcakes from Candles from the Keepy Room. Now, this is another vendor I've never ordered from. Her stuff is just too cutthroat for me to try to buy. So I've been getting some of these in D-stashes. This is really good. It was definitely that Cupcakes at Tiffany's with Wildberry. It was amazing. I really like that. Her stuff does perform very well for me. Bat Signal from Super Tarts. This one I put in the living room. I could not tell you anything about it. It threw, but I don't remember it. So it wasn't very like memory driven. All right, and then we have What Dreams May Come from L3. I did this in the bedroom. This is Liana's Lullaby and Spring Breeze, I believe, which is like a lavender chamomile, and then Spring Breeze is, I think Liana's Lullaby is bedtime bath, which is like a lavender chamomile, and then Spring Breeze is a laundry. All right, Sassy Girl Aroma Blueberry Maple Pancakes. So this I have going in the living room right now. This is amazing. I really like that one. I should have saved it for fall, but I didn't want to. All right, Eye of Odin from L3. I'm so glad I grabbed a scoopable of this. This is a very fresh scent. So it's got Palo Santo, Ozone, and something else manly. And I know Robert will love this. I had this melting in the bedroom over the weekend, and he was like, man, it smells. He sits there. So on weekends, he's home. And I'm sorry, I love him more than life itself, but his dumb ass looks at me and goes, why does it smell like a dude in here? And I'm like, okay, 1, you've been with me for the last like 2 days straight. Don't even go there. 2, it's the wax. And then he put his nose over the warmer and goes, oh yeah, it is the wax. I was like, what, do you think somebody's hiding under the bed or something? Damn. But yeah, he was so funny. Why does it smell like a man in here? I was like, well, 1, you're in here and you're a man, and 2, it's the wax. He loves those manly scents though, and she did have that in scoopables. So I grabbed one when I did my no order. All right, this is Kokomo from Hayden Row. It's coconut, tropical fruits and flowers, sandalwood, musk. I did this. It was a little sample. Did it in the living room. It was really good. Nice fruity scent. Orangey Feisty from Super Tarts. I did this one in the bedroom. Yes, I loved this one. This was a nice fruity scent. It was that orange lemon lime. I think it's that orange lemon lime with birthday cake. It was really good. And then I did Suki from Super Tarts. This is like cake bites, gingerbread, and applesauce or something like that. This is really good. I love that one. I have a bam bag of that. And the last thing for this week is Body Snatchers from Super Tarts. This is like a banana cupcake caramel type scent. I do have a bam bag of this also, so I was trying to just get through my samples. So that was so good too. So that is everything for this week. I will be back next Friday with what I've melted, you know, for this past week, or this coming up week, I mean. And I will talk to you later. I will have some hauls coming up. I do have a couple on my phone already from earlier this week to upload, and I have 3 hauls coming in today and tomorrow, so you'll see those next week. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.